discuss about language. All the printed words and spoken words are basically sounds and sounds only. The written words are symbolic. A for that sound, B for that sound. In English script, there is similar scripts, symbols for every language. So basically, they are all sounding of the human creature. That's all. So, and if you see a language, you see beautiful linkages of what I call in my theory of linkages. You can see linkages between several beautiful words that represent the reality. For example, we were discussing adding our kind of unique rasayanic manure to these two mahoganies. Then Mantra Rishika said there is manure of a car or a curve. So that also is like manure, she said. That we are driving a car through a desired space. Here we are trying to get the mahoganies to respond to us in a different level when it grows. Even now it is doing that, but very minor. So much of great rasayanas have gone into its roots. Precipitations of Saraswashtam gold and Srisitamadagam and all the rasayanas that we make for our friends, the remaining part goes to these two mahoganies especially. And there is one more mahogany among another five, and behind the genius temple, Rasayanic temple also. That is growing like towards the sky. But we apply more to these two so that we can always observe and talk to it. Yes, mahogany, why don't you make a response to what I said? Absolute silence only. It is still finding it hard to break the blocks of its programmed silence. It does not have a talking device, definitely. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Mahogany. And you began with a discussion, Mandra, that two people in conversation, two people will have different perception and comprehension of every word. Definitely. But by referring to normal situations, and most people talk about normal, regular, ordinary situations, so that language exchange works more or less okay, alright? But of course, you said trees do not have mouth, lips, etc. Human beings are conditioned to think about a talking thing as having mouth and all those things. Okay, mouth, lungs, and all those things. Yeah, that's the sounding of the human being. And there is the sounding generated by the vibrations of the leaves also, but it is so mild. So, and we are trained only to listen to human sounds and comprehend it. But of course, I am sure the dogs and cats can hear these sounds because it's a different vibration, different wavelength. And of course, by all practical sense, there is no great advantage in comprehending the language of the trees and the grass and the birds and the flowers and so on. Okay? What great advantage? It won't give you 1 rupee extra from anywhere. Those who heard it, they were the Dhanantaris and the Sargadharas and the Susrutas and the Charagas and the Vakpadas and the Nagarjunas and the Srinarayanas. And they created the great Ayurvedic tradition, the Rasayanic tradition, which I have discussed in some other video. But anyway, to the contrast, we are preparing these two mahoganies in the very front to really respond to our intents. We will go on trying that with the Karmanya Adhyarastha attitude. We are doing that and we are giving it very specialized kind of foods or rasayanas, and we have evidence that it really responds to us. Response and expressions and behaviors and actions. Only finally the language is developed in the child also.